Battle of two undefeated teams this past Thursday, Vela and Pioneer. It all came down to the second half when Fabian Pedraza led his team to a big win, about 28 unanswered points for that one. And afterwards, the quarterback talked about his team undefeated and another team undefeated as well.
I'm grateful to be 7-0, but this is just the beginning, the way I see it. I mean, I'm not here to stop. I'm here to keep going and going. And trust me, I'm blessed, man. We're one of probably the only teams left in the Valley other than my ex-team Memorial. And, you know, I'm grateful to be a part of this team and glad to be here. Glad to be here.
So Pedraza goes 7-0 with Vela. Maybe he would have gone undefeated with McAllen Memorial as well. Your thoughts on the SaberCats as they look to be going undefeated this year in district in just their, what, 4th year as a team?
Right. Well, we know how good the offense is, but one thing that's jumped out to me is the last 2 weeks they've only allowed 14 points. So maybe the defense is coming around. Maybe they have a chance to be even better than we thought they were, which is a scary prospect. Yeah,
that Vela defense looked good the other night.
They did, and they've made adjustments at halftime. Each and every football game I've watched them, they got to control the penalties, though. They've got a ton of penalties on both sides of the line of scrimmage if they're talking deep in the playoffs.
If they want to go deep, they've got to get those penalties under control. Meanwhile, tough night for Mission Veterans in a win this past week over Roma. As you know, they look great doing it, and Diego Hernandez, the district's top passer, hits Roma de Leon there for the touchdown. But then late in the second quarter, Diego Hernandez right here will go down with a twisted ankle, and he would have to leave the game. Freshman Landry Gilpin would go in, and in the second half run for over 140 yards, pass for a touchdown, run for another. Mission Veterans, they were able to beat Roma, but Joe, without Diego Hernandez, what are we talking about with this offense?
Well, they're a year ahead of the Gilpin train because it's coming. I mean, the coach talked about, you know, his son quietly to me in the preseason, but they got to have him by the time they get to Vela if they want to talk district championship. Playoffs, I think he'll be back by the playoffs, but they got to have him healthy to go deep.
All right, meanwhile, the other big game that just happened last night, it was homecoming for Rio Grande City, and what a homecoming it was as the Rattlers end up going to 4 overtimes against Valley View. In the end, Jason Perez scores the winning touchdown, but it was the Rattlers' defense that got it done against Valley View, stopping the Tigers in the 4th overtime for a win. Rio Grande City, the Cardiac Rattlers, Greg, this is their 2nd overtime. I think you saw their first one against Palmview. This is a team that somehow finds a way to get it done.
Yeah, and they've done a good job so far, but it's only going to get tougher from here. They got Vela, Mission Vets, and Sherryland the next 2 weeks in whatever order, so it's going to be a tough road for them, but you know, great job so far for Rio Grande City. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, and they're learning how to win, that is for sure. We are coming right back on Sunday Sports Extra. Going to talk a little District 32 5A as we get ready for the big rivalry game, Ed Cauchelsa and Mercedes. And we'll be talking about that game as well as the Donna Redskins just keep on rolling. It's all next.